Kenalin, ini Surya. Biar kata dia punya keterbatasan fisik, tapi dia nggak mau ngebatasin diri sendiri. Dan bentar lagi nih, dia bakal mandiri.
Bisa punya duit buat kebutuhan sendiri.
Bisa dong. Nah, ini Sinta, asli Bulukumba. Dia nanti nggak cuma masukin make up impiannya ke favorit loh, tapi dia bakal jadi beauty vlogger viral. Walaupun tinggalnya 2000 km dari ibu kota.
Iya, Assalamualaikum. Ih, baju pada ngumpul
Waduh,
ya.
ini Bu Parmi nih. Dukunnya minta ampun. Jualan gamisnya bisa bikin dia jalan-jalan. Mau jalan-jalan kemana nih, Bu?
Hah? Jalan-jalan?
Bisa dong kalau bareng Bukalapak. Soalnya ada Dika yang bantuin Surya.
Yoi, biar Surya bisa jual produk virtual dari rumah.
Cakep. Ada Radi juga yang bikin Bu Parmi yang gak punya toko bisa jualan dan bersaing sama merek-merek terkenal yang ada di mall.
Gue jawab teman-teman.
Mantap. Bukalapak tuh mastiin semua orang.
Bisa gampang belanja online kayak Sinta.
Oke deh kakak. Mereka berusaha bantu wujudin mimpi kita semua jadi nyata. Lihat nih si Surya, sekarang udah banyak pelanggan. Wah, bentar lagi bakal 3-3 nih rumahnya.
Amin.
Si Sinta juga.
Hello
Wow.
guys.
Hai juga.
Selesai hari ini
Gorgeous
kita
abis.
biar kau makin cantik. Ini
Apalagi
kita 10.
jumlah penontonnya.
Juga. Kalian bisa campur ke warna merah.
Kalau Bu Parmi gimana ya?
Pak, Fauzi, yuk kita foto dulu. Bu, tolong fotoin ya, Bu. Ih, makasih banget. Ayo, Pak, Bu. Nana pegangin, Nak.
Wah, kirain bakal jalan-jalan ke Singapura sendirian, Bu.
Mending bareng keluarga umroh aja. Alhamdulillah.
Dan masih ada jutaan Surya, Sinta, dan Bu Parmi lainnya. Selalu ada cara untuk terus berkembang bersama Bukalapak.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining with us. Today, we're Syndicate Group 10 gonna present to you about the scanner planning of one of the big company that you guys might already know it. It is Bukalapak. So, I'm gonna share to you about the company's overview, history, and its performance. Then the rest of our team will be presenting about the scenario framework and the conclusion of this presentation. Right? So let's start with the company profile of Bukalapak. The company was founded by 3 people. It is Mas Zaki, Mas Fajrin, and Mas Nugroho. One day, they had an idea to help the small medium enterprise to be more powerful so that they can get more money through technology. The company vision is to provide fair economy for all, and the missions are to empower this micro, small, and medium enterprise and creating opportunities for everyone. Starting in 2010, the company was growing rapidly until one day in 2015, they obtained a big investment from MTech Group, one of the biggest companies in Indonesia, and they got for around 439 billion. Then in 2017, they became the 4th unicorn in Indonesia. Unfortunately, the downturn situation happened in 2019 when the pandemic hit globally. The COVID situation, they need to do many efficiencies like job cutting, discontinuing the product and the business that not making enough money for the company. But then in 2021, they became the first technology company in Indonesia that are listed in Indonesia stock market. So that's good, right? So earlier this year, Bukalapak has published their first quarter of 2022 performance. And it shows that their growth in Mitra Bukalapak, or the right one, if you can see, the offline to online business achieving more than 200% year-on-year growth. while their e-commerce platform on the left side growing by 86% year on year. But it's mostly dominated by non-tier 1 region in Indonesia. So it's mostly in tier 2 and tier 3. But we can see here, right, that this is very interesting that Bukalapak actually has been growing this big. But every company is facing issues, right? So let's begin with the key focal issues of Bukalapak.
The key focal issue of Bukalapak is company has not reaching profitability yet since went public a year back. As a listed company, it is important to ensure its business sustainability. Since Bukalapak IPO, the company has not been able to meet the investor expectations, both in terms of product and business performance. This can be seen in the stock price of Bukalapak, which tends to decrease, and also from the published annual report that the company has not yet made a profit. We identify from three environments. There are organizations, transactional, and contextual from Bukalapak, so we can obtain the driving forces in Bukalapak business. In the organizations, we identify four driving forces. There are operation efficiency, employee capability, leaderships, and business development capability. In the transactional environment, we obtain also four driving forces. There are market share, competitor move, customer demand, and product reliability. Lastly, on the contextual environment, we have government policy, macroeconomic conditions, and startup bubble. Of all the driving forces that have been identified, the next step is to quantify its driving force on the impact versus uncertainty graph to find out which driving forces is the critical uncertainty. The assessment is carried out using level 1 to 10 on the impact and also on the uncertainty itself, meaning that the maximum value for critical uncertainty is 100. From the table on the left, we find that the uncertainty of Bukalapak at the organizational tend to be low. The transactional level is in the medium, and the contextual has high uncertainty. While on the impact, almost all driving forces have high impact on the company. Thus, the value is obtained from the multiplications between uncertainty and impact. We got the top two of critical uncertainties, the competitor moves and the macroeconomic conditions, which we can see in the graph on the right, the driving forces numbers 6 and 10. Competitor moves become critical because e-commerce competitions in Indonesia is currently very tight, where various marketplaces are competing to launch their new product and provide discount to their users. The reasons why macroeconomic conditions play important role in retail sector because the macroeconomic conditions have implications for the ability of public spending, which directly affect the market. After we know the critical driving force of Bukalapak, then we create a framework scenario. As we can see on the screen, the x-axis depicts inconsistent to consistent macroeconomic conditions, while the y-axis represents the low movement of competitor at the bottom and high movement of competitor in the positive sections. Those four quadrants are obtained, which describe the conditions of the four scenarios starting from scenario no time to die, the world is not enough, die another day, and skyfall. To find out more detail about each scenario, let's start from the no time to die scenario.
In the first scenario for Bukalapak, we have no time to die. In the next 5 years, macroeconomic conditions are projected to experience a positive trend, which affects people purchasing power, which tends to be stable. Of course, it will have an impact. The impact we have on the increasingly fierce marketplace competition in its efforts to dominate the market. For narrative, we have macroeconomic conditions show a positive trend in the next 5 years. The national inflation rate is maintained. The Indonesian government's projects continue to be accelerated so that they are able to absorb a lot of workers. High labor absorption has implications for the growth of people's purchasing power. Nowadays, in the current digital era, the marketplace is the people's choice for shopping, of course, like we have right now. So the competition between marketplace platform is also getting tougher. Its platform is competing to innovate and give discounts to their users. Bukalapak, as one of the marketplace in Indonesia, positively welcomes this condition and takes the advantage of this opportunity to continue to innovate to increase the number of users. And in parallel, we can see Bukalapak is able to maintain profitability in order to grow investors' confidence. For option consideration, in this scenario, we have 2 implications. The first one, macroeconomic conditions are improving. We can see from the increase in people's purchasing power as I told before. And the second one, competition also become tight in line with the increasing of marketplace users. For the option we have 3 options. The first one, creating product innovation that can provide added value from online shopping experience. The second one, we have focusing on maintaining service to listen customer needs. And the third one, we have to prepare competitive marketing plan. For integration, early warning sign, in this scenario, we have 2 indicators. The first one, we have macroeconomic condition consistent. The second one, we have high competitor move. If we can see for measurement for indicators, we have 4 measurement. The first one, inflation rate. The second one, stock price of Bukalapak itself. The third one, we have percentage of CAGR. We can call it compound annual growth rate. The fourth one, interest rate. If we see the signals for the first indicators, no inflation in Indonesia, and then increasing of Bukalapak stock price, and then growing faster for percentage of Bukalapak CAGR. And the last one for this the signal for these indicators, we have high demand of customer because of lower interest rate. If we can see for the measurement for the second indicators, we have 2 measurements. The first one, we have number of people who use Bukalapak platform itself, and then we have number of business growth of the Bukalapak itself. If we see signals, we have 4 signals for the second indicators. The first one, we have decreasing number of people who use Bukalapak. The second one, decreasing number of income generated by the transaction inside Bukalapak. The third one, we have decreasing number of partner or sellers. And the last one, we have decreasing number of resources allocated for Bukalapak and its product. That's for the first scenario. We can continue to the second scenario. Thank you.
This scenario, the word "it's not enough" for Bukalapak is a favorable scenario. This scenario demonstrates for the next 5 years, Bukalapak will have potential to compete successfully and become the market leader on the marketplace market. And the macroeconomic conditions are consistent and provide comfortable environment and promoting ease of doing business with low awareness of competitor move. And the narrative in this scenario is the macroeconomic condition is stable and describe a national economy that has minimized vulnerable to external shock. The macroeconomic stability will act as a buffer against currency and interest fluctuation in the marketplace market, which is turn increase the prospect of sustained growth for Bukalapak. While the competitor move has slowed, this will become a good opportunity for Bukalapak for grab the whole demand and become the leader in the market share. For the option consideration, in this scenario, the implication is first saturated market of marketplace, and the last is low competitiveness because of competitor move low. Bukalapak has option is first establish market share for Bukalapak, and second focusing on maintaining service to listen customer needs. And the integration early warning signs for this scenario have two indicators. First indicators is macroeconomic condition consistent. They have measurement inflation rate with the signal no inflation in Indonesia. So the stock price will be increasing for Bukalapak and the percentage of CAGR will growing faster and the interest rate will be low and will become high demand of the customer. And the second indicators is competitor move low. And the measurement is number of people who use Bukalapak, and the signal, of course, the increasing number of people who use Bukalapak. And the second measurement is number of business growth of the Bukalapak, and the signal is increasing number of income generated by the products inside Bukalapak, and also increasing the number of products offered from Bukalapak. Because of increasing number of products, also Bukalapak will be increase the resource allocated for Bukalapak and its product. That's all for the word it's not enough scenario. Let's jump to other scenario.
Welcome to the third Bukalapak scenario framework, Die Another Day. In this third Bukalapak scenario framework, Bukalapak must struggle to compete with competitors while they are also facing macroeconomic challenges. To overcome these challenges, Bukalapak need to create a definitive business plan, and they also can consider to work with governments to encourage the creation of good ecosystem. Speaking of options considerations, we found two major implications of this scenario. The first one is the high competitiveness because competitor move higher, and the second one is lower sales due to macroeconomic conditions. From these implications, we found three available options. The first option is for Bukalapak to create definitive business plan in order for them to overcome the competitiveness. And the second one is they can also manage and reduce their operational costs because of the macroeconomic conditions. And the last options, they can consider a corporate action, meaning that they can sell majority shares to the new potential shareholders. In the view of that, we found the integrations and the early warning sign of this scenario can be found in the two major indicators. From each of these indicators, we found a few measurements, and from these measurements can also be found out of the signals. The first indicator, macroeconomic conditions being inconsistent, the measurements are the inflation rate, which are giving the inflation rate in Indonesia signal. And then the second measurement is stock price of Bukalapak, which are giving the signal of decreased Bukalapak stock price. The third measurement is a percentage of compound annual growth rate, which are giving signal of decreasing compound annual growth rate. And the last measurement of this indicator is the interest rate, which are giving the signals of increased interest rate. From the next indicators, the measurements are the number of people who use Bukalapak platform. In these measurements, the signals can be found from the decreased number of people who use Bukalapak. And from the last measurements is the number of business growth of the Bukalapak. We found three signals. The first signal is the decreased number of income generated by the products inside Bukalapak. The second signal is the decreased number of products offered from Bukalapak. And the third signal is decreased number of resources allocated for Bukalapak and its products. So that is the end of presentations of third scenario framework. Next will be continued with the fourth and the last scenario framework.
The last scenario is Bukalapak Skyfall, the no excitement scenario. In this scenario, macroeconomic conditions in the next 5 years are forecasted inconsistent, which force the consumer to choose to increase savings instead of purchasing products in online marketplace. The movement of competitor also very limited in effort to pursue the continuity of the company. 5 years of unusual macroeconomic condition due to Russia-Ukraine war dynamics and acceleration of fossil fuel incremental, prompting stakeholders and fund managers of many investing companies to wonder if there is long-term value in the startup company. Inarguably, the high growth phase of the startup companies has come to an end, but the compelling reality is that online market demand is still available, even though considered very minor and will likely not evaporate anytime soon. The startup industry, especially online marketplace in Indonesia, is also in a great pressure where the maneuver is restricted by the inconsistency of macroeconomics, unforeseen demand, and decreasing in number of transactions. High pressure from investors regarding profitability issue also shift the competition become zombie mode. The implication of Bukalapak Skyfall scenario are low to no activity of competition, significant reduction number of online marketplace, in this case is out of business, and countless of employees layoffs. Several options is still available in the scenario. For instance, explore new creative business options to keep the revenue rolling, opportunity to buy out competitors, and talent acquisition which is professionally available and capable. The team and management shall be aware of the early warning sign of this scenario. The indicators to see macroeconomic condition which is inconsistent are inflation rate in Indonesia is increasing, stock price of Bukalapak is falling down, decreasing in CAGR, and increasing of interest rate. The indicator to see competitor movement, which is low, are decreasing number of people who use Bukalapak, decreasing number of income which generated by the product inside Bukalapak, decreasing number of product offered, and decreasing number of resources allocated for Bukalapak and its product.